About the child support, I need you to raise the payments to $5,000 a month.
What I was paying was... My name is Keiichi Sato. I run Days Factory, a parts supplier for Tokimeki Factory, a company headed by my ex-father-in-law. Hey Nagisa, how about we take a family trip somewhere soon?
That sounds great. Let's start putting something together.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call from someone at work. Give me a second. Hello, this is Keiichi.
About the child support, I need you to raise the payments to $5,000 a month.
Child support? What I've been paying is a portion of the property tax and maintenance fees on the house. $300 a month. That's it. I've never paid child support, and we don't have any kids together. This is the first time I'm hearing of any kids since we divorced. Tell them you've been dealing with it alone all this time.
I've been dealing with it alone all this time, so start paying $5,000 a month.
Why did I just hear Hisako's father in the background?
I hope everything's okay.
How old is this child supposed to be?
3 years and 5 months.
That doesn't add up. 4 or 5 years ago, I was overseas studying manufacturing techniques. And by the time I left for that training, we were already living separately, weren't we? When I came back briefly, you told me you'd had enough and we got divorced.
I was working alongside Keiichi the entire time back then, so I can back that up. Ugh, I can't keep this up. I'm sorry. The truth is, the child I was talking about is my nephew. You always had a soft spot for him, so I thought you'd be willing to help out with some of the costs. He's not my kid, but I needed money for his care. So I was just trying to get you to pay.
What a mess.
I've been listening to this whole conversation, and this is not funny. There is absolutely no way we're paying $5,000 a month. Don't ever call here again. That is so completely selfish and totally unreasonable.
Yeah. Still, why was Hisako's father involved in all this? Meanwhile, back at Hisako's place.
Ugh, that was never going to work. He's not the same pushover he used to be. And honestly, do we even need the money? Our company's already giving Tokimeki Factory a pretty solid contract as it is.
Of course, of course. I just figured it was worth a shot.
What is he even thinking? Morning, Toshi, babe.
Hey, we're at work.
Oh, sorry. Good morning, Mr. Honda.
Morning. Oh, right. There have been a lot of late deliveries from Tokimeki Factory lately. Let them know we need them to pick up the pace. Finding a replacement would be a hassle. Plus, this is going to affect things between the two of us too. So I hope you're taking this seriously.
Got it. Ugh, I wonder if my parents are going to be okay.
1 week later. Hello, I'm here for a site visit. I heard about the delivery delays to Wise First Corporation and came to see for myself. But this is... Well, feel free to look around. This is your visual inspection unit. These fingerprints here, that's the kind of mark you get when someone's rushing through a swap out. This area requires a lot of care. Leave it like this and it's going to throw off your inspection accuracy. You're imagining things. We prioritize efficiency, and that's just a byproduct of that approach. Is that so? And this dust cap, has it been removed and replaced multiple times? There's quite a bit of damage on it. Looks like someone's been rushing when they turn it. And these marks on the filter mounting screws aren't from routine maintenance. Someone's been taking this apart every time something goes wrong. All right, that's enough. What exactly do you gain from picking all this apart? Our factory has achieved a significant technological breakthrough. Going forward, Days Factory can deliver the same quality, without Tokimeki Factory as an intermediary. So strictly speaking, we no longer have a reason to maintain this contract. However, Tokimeki Factory's expertise in camera housings, lighting enclosures, and control wiring is truly exceptional. Our factory still has a lot to learn in those areas, and I'd genuinely like to see Tokimeki get back on its feet. Oh, I get it now. Then go ahead and cancel the contract. Frankly, it'd be a relief for us to find a cheaper supplier. With all due respect, Canceling the contract right now would put Tokimeki Factory in a very difficult position. If you don't get to the root of the problem and fix it properly, things are going to get a lot worse. I'm not interested in your suggestions. Please leave. Understood. Sometime later, through formal negotiations, the contract between Tokimeki Factory and Days Factory was officially terminated. Days Factory then entered into a new contract with Kira Corporation, where Nagisa works.
Keiichi, we finally landed the contract with your factory.
Sorry for making you wait so long.
All your hard work is finally paying off.
You think so? I still wonder what's going to happen to Tokimeki Factory going forward.
Yeah, I know. A company you'd been working with for so long just suddenly pulled out on you?
Yeah, if something goes seriously wrong over there, everything we've worked so hard for could just go down the drain. Tokimeki's technology really was the real deal. I didn't want it to end like this.
Well, let me think about what we can do.
A little while later, over at Wise First Corporation. What the hell is going on here? Tokimeki Factory's deliveries are still running late, and now the quality of the parts is dropping too. The automotive plant rollout I've been pushing is getting delayed because of this.
I'll look into it right away.
Would you mind telling me exactly what's going on here?
I apologize, sir. I asked Hisako to pass along our concerns about the delivery delays from Tokimeki Factory, but it seems she never followed through, and that's how we ended up in this situation.
Stop pointing fingers and get to the bottom of this. Our company's reputation hasn't been great lately. Your approach worked for a while, but it may have run its course. Keep that in mind as you investigate.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry.
How did things get this bad? Wait, could this have something to do with my dad? The whole $5,000 thing? The way he panicked when I brought up money? Is he hiding something? I need to talk to him. Dad, we need to talk.
What's this all of a sudden?
The whole thing with the $5,000 and everything else. Are you hiding something from me? Things are blowing up at the company right now. I need you to tell me the truth.
The truth is, the factory isn't doing well. The factory we brought in to replace Days Factory isn't working out at all. They're cheaper, but the quality is terrible. And the bank cut off our financing, so we can't even afford to find a better supplier.
You're kidding me.
It started back when we were still with Days Factory. Rising mineral costs, employees struggling to keep up with Wise First's schedule, product evaluations getting stricter, morale dropping, people leaving left and right. With fewer staff, we couldn't respond to equipment problems quickly enough. And repairs cost a fortune we just didn't have. We're on the verge of collapse. That's why I desperately needed that $5,000 to bring in an outside engineer.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I know I should have told you sooner, but I was afraid it would affect your engagement with Toshiyuki, and it could have jeopardized future contracts too. So we were trying to handle it on our own. I'm truly sorry. Looking back, I should have said something much sooner.
I had no idea. If what Dad said is true, the way things are going, Toshi might actually call off the engagement. What am I going to do? He's already furious, and it's only a matter of time before he shows up to inspect the factory himself. And things were going so well up until now. It sounds like you're in a tough spot. Can I help? What?
What are you doing here?
Mr. Fujimi, the problems at Tokimeki Factory stem from trying too hard to meet Wise First's unreasonable demands. It's taken a serious toll on everything here. Something's been on my mind for a while. Wise First Corporation's speed and quality when it comes to product sales are genuinely impressive. However, I've heard that because the volume their clients demand is so high, that factory simply can't keep up. Suppliers have been pushed to cut costs to the absolute limit. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
So that's why you were desperate enough to try to squeeze $5,000 out of me under the guise of child support. If things keep going the way they are, with decisions being made out of desperation, it's going to break you, Mr. Fujimi. the quality Tokimeki Factory has produced, and the fact that you've managed to meet Y's first demands for as long as you have, that's genuinely remarkable. So if you're open to it, I'd like to propose that Tokimeki Factory enter a contract with Kira Kira Corporation and work alongside Days Factory going forward.
What? Why on earth would you offer us something like that?
Whatever my feelings about you personally, Tokimeki Factory's technical skills speak for themselves.
Not only are you forgiving me for using my own daughter to demand $5,000 from you, but you're offering us a new contract on top of that?
And what about my engagement? The way things are headed, your father's company is going to be in much worse shape. If this situation with Tokimeki Factory isn't resolved cleanly, it's going to affect how you're seen at any future jobs as well. So the best move here is for Tokimeki Factory to make a clean break from Y's first. And if you stop trying to cover things up, start being honest about everything, and think carefully about how you handle yourself going forward, the engagement doesn't have to fall apart. You're right. I see. So both my situation and Tokimeki Factory's can be sorted out at the same time.
A few weeks later. Hello, I'm here to inspect the products.
Hello. Thank you for coming in today. All right. If you could go ahead and get started on this, please.
Of course. Something's wrong. Why are there so many errors? At this rate, there's no way we're going to meet the rollout schedule.
Looks like you're running into some problems.
Why is someone from Kira Kira here?
Toshiyuki, I'm sorry, but the way things are going, we're not going to make the project deadline. So in order to work around the delays on Y's first end, we've brought Kira Kira Corporation on as a second source.
What?
Let me point out a few things. Isn't it fairly obvious that you're understaffed for the installation work on these products? And there's noticeable inconsistency in the quality of the products themselves.
That's not true.
Also, the front-facing sample reads are passing, but there's no reproducibility data for units with high reflectivity or angular variation, is there? Days Factory submits its products with lighting conditions that account for surface variation. Yours don't. And that's a pretty significant difference. With these lighting conditions, you might catch scratches and dents, but you're going to miss surface irregularities and shallow chips.
Are you just here to trash our products?
We conducted interviews with your suppliers and subcontractors and verified the facts. What we found confirms that these kind of errors are entirely consistent with how things are being run. And yes, that includes a full review of the Tokimeki Factory situation as well.
What did you just say?
I'd written this off as rumors, but looking at Kira Kira's data, it's looking pretty credible. We're going to be conducting a thorough investigation into the safety and reliability of the products being rolled out.
This can't be happening. After the thorough investigation got underway, word spread quickly through the automotive industry, and Y's First's clients began banding together to scrutinize the company's practices, uncovering problem after problem.
Toshiyuki, there are some very damaging rumors spreading about this company. What's going on? I believe I told you to look into the cause.
I'm so sorry, sir.
The way you've been handling things is dragging this company's reputation further and further down. I'm afraid we're going to have to consider a demotion.
That can't be.
That's exactly why I told you to rethink your approach. I'm disappointed in you.
No, this isn't how it was supposed to go. After some time had passed, what have I done? Everyone around me is looking right through me, but at least it stopped at a demotion. I'll keep my head down and push through.
Toshiyuki, we're looking to cut costs in this area. I need your input.
I really don't think that's wise. Any more cuts and we're going to start seeing product quality issues.
What? You've managed it before, so you can do it again, right?
Okay, I'll figure something out.
Hey, look, this part is scratched. That's going to cause defects on the final product. Redo it.
Okay. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Is this what I've been putting everyone else through all this time?
Toshi, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I'd like to call off the engagement.
Where is this coming from? You're joking, right?
I'm not joking. I don't want to be with someone who has the kind of reputation you have around the office.
What? You can't be serious. A few days later, Hisako started making moves on the new sales manager. But around the office...
Hey, did you hear about Hisako? Yeah, I heard. She's already cozying up to the new sales manager, right? And she just dumped Toshiyuki not that long ago. Right? She doesn't waste any time, does she?
Hisako's reputation at the company tanked. She became isolated, and she ended up leaving for another job. A few months later...
Keiichi, Nagisa, I hope you're both well.
Oh, hello. What brings you here?
It's about Hisako, actually. Even at her new job, she's being treated like a problem child, same as she was at Wise First. I just don't know what to do with her.
That's a tough situation.
I'd feel a lot better if she could find someone good to be with. I hope whoever she ends up with next, they can build the kind of wonderful relationship the two of you have.
It really does sound like Hisako's going through a hard time.
Yeah, she was selfish right up to the very end, wasn't she?
She was, but when all is said and done, we came out of it with a great contract. And hearing Hisako's own father say that we have a wonderful marriage, that really does mean something.
It sure does. Let's keep proving him right, hey?
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.